Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my final favorites of the year, my December 2021 beauty and skincare favorite. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys, don't hate me, is the Maybelline SuperStay Active Wear 30 Hour Foundation. My shade is number 36 Warm Sun. Normally I say that's what I'm wearing right now. However, this is finished. Oh my god, you guys. How long have I had a YouTube channel? When have you ever heard me show a finished foundation? It almost never happens. That just goes to show how much I love this foundation. I need to actually repurchase this. That and because I told you guys earlier on in the year, I'm just not buying new makeup all the time for the sake of it. When something finishes, then I'll look into purchasing something different, or maybe the same thing if it's great. But other than that, I'm going to stick with my tried and trusted favorites. Full coverage, lasts for hours and hours, barely transfers, smooths out the skin, makes the skin look flawless, can also build it up from medium to full, and it's just an all-round amazing foundation. Doesn't go patchy, doesn't go shiny, doesn't accentuate my texture. There is nothing about this that I dislike. The next one that I've been using quite a lot over the past month of December is the Too Faced Born This Way 24 Hour Matte Foundation. My shade is in Golden Beige. This is actually halfway finished as well. Now this is a lovely counterpart to this one. This one is obviously a little bit more matte, and again it's a full coverage foundation, but it's medium to full buildable. Gives a really nice soft matte finish on the skin. Doesn't necessarily last as long as this one, but still lasts for a significant period of time. Sits lovely on the skin, blends out easily. Obviously a massive range of shades, and in general the Born This Way range is very, very popular for the exact reason that they came out with this one, because the original one was so famous. It's oil free as well, so it's great for people that have got oily combination skin, and quite a lot of you will love this as well. Another foundation which I've kind of been re-loving since it came out at the beginning of the year is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. The shade that I've got is 320G Tres Leches. Just to bear in mind, this shade is dark for me. I use it with a foundation lightener, which doesn't even exist anymore. The next one discontinued, go figure. If you can tell, it's about that much finished, about a quarter finished. This is full on coverage, and I love that about this. Matte, but still has a nice luminosity, not shiny or dewy, but more like your skin but better, because nobody's skin is completely shiny and nobody's skin is completely matte. Covers up all imperfections, doesn't have that dodgy perfume scent of the original one, and is just amazing for full coverage looks. This is one of my favorite full coverage foundations, and I highly recommend it. A little bit goes a really long way. Two concealers to share with you guys. One's not a surprise and one is a slightly newer product. First one is obviously the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. My shade is again Golden Beige, same as it is with the foundation. So this one, again, full coverage, a little bit goes a really long way. You don't need to use that much. We don't like cakey, aged looking eyes. We need nice and flawless, and that's exactly what this delivers. And the next concealer I've got is one that I got recently. It's not a new release, but it did come out this year. It is the Magic Touch Concealer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. My shade is in number 8, and that's actually what I'm wearing under my eyes. Again, very full coverage, much better than their original little concealer that came in a pot. However, I do have to say that I noticed that this starts to crease a lot sooner than this one. This one doesn't crease on me actually at all, but this one I do find that after about 8 to 9 hours, I do notice 1 or 2 lines. However, that's only when I've been in an environment which has got a lot of humidity, a lot of heat, and I'm talking about central heating in particular, because I've obviously bought this in the winter time. So all I have to do to make sure that that doesn't happen is just apply a little bit extra powder under the eyes. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it doesn't flake, it doesn't crack, it doesn't make me look aged. Other than that slight creasing bit, it's definitely an excellent concealer. Moving on to eyebrows, this is the Maybelline Express Brow, and it's called the Ultra Slim Pencil. This is like the original Ultra Slim, but this is just its new name. It's exactly the same. It's got, I think, a 1.5mm pencil on this end. My shade is in medium brown. This is what I'm using right now. This is my alternative to the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows, which has got hardly any product in, but it's super slim, and I loved using that. Unfortunately, that was non-transferable, whereas this is transferable, so I do have to make sure that I set it with clear brow gel. The thing that I love about this most is how thin the pencil itself is, because you're able to control your eyebrows and the amount that you put on a lot more easily. Moving on to powder, this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. My shade is in Banana Bread. I bought this ages ago and it just doesn't seem to finish. That's what I love that about this. It lasts forever, despite the fact that it's 20 odd pounds. Not that I ever pay full price. I only ever buy it when it's on sale. Make sure you do the same if you like this. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. I use this every single day to set my under eye area. I also use it to set my primer on my eyes, and it's so lovely and finely milled. Fills in all the gaps under the eyes, really fills and sets in that concealer, stops it moving and leaves it nice and soft and smooth. And I think this is an excellent, excellent powder. Another powder, which should be no surprise, nearly finished, and you guys know I've already got a backup if you saw my Black Friday haul, is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. My shade is in number 2 medium. I use this every single day to set my foundation. It makes my foundation look flawless. It makes it look airbrushed. It makes it look smooth. It makes it feel soft like velvet, and I just love the way that this can set everything. Even after applying the Huda Beauty powder, I'll sometimes go in with a little bit of this under the eyes and a little bit around my eyebrows where I've got concealer, just to get that final set in. And this lasts me about 3 to 4 months, which is absolutely excellent. This has definitely been my favorite powder of the entire year. Got one highlighter to share with you guys. I hope they still sell this. If they do, I will link it below. It's an oldie but a goodie. It is the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Bronze Glow. This is so old school, you guys. This is like before everybody was going mad on highlighters. This is like your perfect gold for medium and deep skin tones. I would not suggest this if you've got a fair skin tone, because I think the gold will just be a little bit too deep unless you're on the medium fair side like I am. The colour of this is excellent. This is what I'm wearing right now. High shine metallic glow. A little bit goes a really long way. It lasts and lasts and lasts. Hardly ever comes off. I bought this years ago. It's still in perfect condition. I just forgot that I had it. So I've been using it again throughout the month of December. I also use it to highlight my brow bone. I use it to highlight my tear duct. I use it to highlight my cupid's bow as well. And I love the fact that it's so nice and soft and finely milled. There's no chunkiness in it. There's no glitter in it. So it doesn't accentuate texture on your face. And it's an all-round excellent highlighting powder. Moving on to eyeshadows, or in my case eyeshadow palettes, because I rarely use singles anymore, even though I just realized I am wearing a single right now. Never mind. This is the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes Complexion Inspired Eyeshadow Palette. I think this came out at the beginning of last year. I have continuously loved this throughout 2021. I think it's been in 1 or 2 favorites, but not always, because obviously I'm always trying out new stuff sometimes. But this is one that I always go back to. I always go back to this. No matter what kind of look I'm coming up with, this will always help me in some way, even if it's just a transitional shade or a brow bone highlighting shade or whatever it is. Even today I'm using the shade Nude in my crease, and then I put something else in there, and then I use some glitter on my eyes as well. I just love this. The quality of this is excellent. There is a matte shade for a shimmery shade. It will go with pretty much every complexion out there. It's that go-to kind of palette that everyone should have in their collection, and I truly mean that. It's not often I say that. When I do say that, I really mean that it's something that will benefit everybody. One of the more newer releases, again should be no surprise, is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette. I've used this quite a lot since this came out. I think it was last month that it came out. I use it all the time, you guys. If I'm not going for more brownie kind of looks using this eyeshadow palette and another one I'm going to share with you guys, I go for cool toned looks from here. I've been wearing a lot of purples recently, so I've been using these purpley shimmery shades. When I've been wearing a little bit of pink, I use the pinks. It's a nice cool toned palette which has got great quality eyeshadows, and quite a lot of you will love this as it's slightly different to what Huda normally comes out with, which is normally warm toned eyeshadows. So my latest purchase, and something which is quite new. Did I need this? No. Did I want it? Kind of. It was 30% off on Cult Beauty, so I bought it, and I think I had a £15 voucher, so I paid like £5 for it. So this is the Too Faced Teddy Bear eyeshadow palette. It's called the Teddy Bear Bear It All eyeshadow palette. You guys, it's so, look at the sound, cheap. This is why I never paid full price for it. However, it's a favourite because, well, look, it's your classic brown girl palette, really. There are quite a lot of matte shades in here, which is a little bit annoying, and only 4 shimmery shades. But again, I paid hardly anything for it. It's great quality. I've been using it quite a lot since I bought it. So in that respect, is it worth the full price? No, I wouldn't say that it is. Even though the quality is there, I just don't think that this kind of palette is justified in the prices that Too Faced sometimes charges for some of their products. All right, we're going to go on to lips now before I then go on to skincare. Along with my more brownie kind of looks that I've been going with on my eyes, on my lips, I've been wearing quite a lot of red recently, and I've rediscovered using this after I bought it in Black Friday was the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint, and this is in the shade Uncensored. This is a bright red. It looks amazing against my skin tone. If I wasn't wearing this nude lipstick now, which is Huda Beauty's Honey Bun, it's one of the cream lipsticks. It's not in the favourites video because today's like the first day I'm wearing it this month, so it doesn't count as favourite. But yeah, I would have totally worn this with this eye look. I just love it. It's a bright red. It lasts all day long. It barely comes off, and the quality is excellent. It's nice and comfortable, and frankly I love Fenty Beauty's Stunner Lip Paint. This lipstick right here, Girl on Fire by Huda Beauty, should again be of no surprise. I did wear it in my most recent holiday glam look video. This is a deepened bright red, if that makes sense. So it's a bright red, but it's still got a hint of depth to it. Huda Beauty's liquid lipsticks, I've said to you guys many times, is one of my favourite when it comes to liquid lipsticks. It's full on opaque, only one layer is needed. It lasts all day, it's not uncomfortable, it doesn't dry out the lips, it barely needs any retouching, and it just looks amazing all day long. Another Huda Beauty lipstick is Trophy Wife. Is this not finished yet? I swear I feel like I show this to you guys all the time and it's just never ending. I've had this for like 5 years, you guys. This same lipstick I've had since it came out like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's still going strong. It doesn't smell, it hasn't gone off. But this is my favourite pinky mauve lipstick for medium skin tones. It leans more towards the pink, which makes it perfect for those of you that like pink lipsticks but don't want something bright and Barbie and tacky looking and a bit naff, but you still want a nice brightish kind of pink, but the hint of mauve in it kind of brings that depth down but still makes them really stand out and look amazing. Last two lipsticks to share with you guys are some of my more recent purchases. These are the Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink lipsticks from the Coffee edition. I've done a full review along with lip swatches video, so feel free to check that out. But the two shades that I generally tend to wear the most, or have been, is Mocha Inventor, which is this very deep dark brown shade, and then we've got this one here which is called Cocoa Connoisseur, which is like a terracotta kind of brown shade. It's absolutely stunning. Quality again excellent. I've always said to you guys these are my favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore, and they will continue to be till something better comes along. One more piece of makeup kind of is the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. You guys, come on. My friends are always laughing at me after they watch these videos. They're like, did you just discover this? Really? Like, it's been around for... I was like, I know. I just got really bad at remembering to use setting sprays. And then in the summer, because I was at so many festivals and out in the big old sun, I started using this again, and that was why my makeup still looked fresh by the end of the evening after partying in the sun for like 8 hours. So I'm continuously loving this. I drench my face in it. Literally, I spray it about 4 or 5 times, then I take out my fan and let it dry, and then it dries down and nothing moves. I absolutely love this. Next up is skincare. I've got about the same amount of skincare things to share with you guys. You guys, skincare has become my thing, and I can't lie to you guys. I have been loving my skincare over the past year. I've become affiliates with quite a few companies. Yes Style, Stylevana. I've worked with 1 or 2 other brands as well. However, I will only ever share with you guys, of all the things that I try, the best things, the tried and tested things. Now, even though I share quite a bit of skincare with you guys, you do need to remember that when I do these videos, I've tested everything out for a significant period of time before I've actually shared it with you guys. So even though I may show 5 cleansers, it didn't mean that I tried them all within 1 week. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is some cleansers. So the first one is this one right here. This is by Cosrx. This is the Cica Creamy Foam Cleanser. And as it says on here, this clarifying cleanser gently removes impurities, leaving your skin looking clear and feeling fresh while calming irritated skin. Cosrx is generally one of the more affordable Korean skincare brands, one of the best on the market, 100%. So this one, again, it says that it is a daily cleanser. It's great. I use this every single morning and have done for about 2 weeks, I would say. A little bit goes a really long way, and this is very, very foamy is the only way to describe it. There's a lot of foam that you get with this, but it's one of those ones where when you rinse off the foam, your face actually squeaks with cleanliness. You know, one of those squeaky clean kind of feels. That's what you get with this. So it says that it's formulated with Pure Fit Cica 7 Complex, a compound of 7 centella components, and the cleanser helps to protect delicate and fragile skin types while helping oily skin tackle excess sebum. It contains 91% natural ingredients. So if you've got problematic skin, oily skin, combination skin, you will love something like this. If you've got sensitive skin, which I definitely have, I've got eczema prone skin, you will definitely love something like this. I'm very, very happy with this. Don't be surprised if you see it in one of my videos coming up soon. Another cleanser, but I actually wanted to show the whole range with you guys because it is a brand new launch. When I say it brand new, as in it's only been out 2 months, I want to say. This is from the brand called Isntree, which if you guys have followed me for some time, you'll know that Isntree is one of my favorite Korean skincare brands. This is a new line called the Onion New Pair line. It basically contains red onion extract, which is still something which is quite new to the skincare world. I was using this from November until December, so I've used this for about a month. So what this is for is basically for those of you that have got problematic skin, angry skin, acne prone skin, anti-aging. It's supposed to help you with all of those things. This cleansing foam is very, very mild. It washes every impurity off of my skin, leaving it lovely and clean without drying at all. Then I follow it through with this toner. Now I know it's called an essence toner, but I generally don't find it thick enough to be like an essence, so I just apply it to my face using a cotton pad. If you guys can see, I've used about that much up within a space of a month, and that's with daily use every morning. So you can imagine this would probably take about 6 months to actually finish. It's lightweight, it absorbs into the skin super, super fast. I actually soak cotton pads and leave it to soak into my skin for maximum absorption. And then finally, the gel cream, which is very, very lightweight. It is a gel type texture like they say. So basically a little bit comes out like that, and it literally blends in like water. It feels like water on the skin. You can't even see where I put it. Where did I put it? Can you see? It's absorbed into the skin that fast. So I really like to use this in the daytime, whereas in the nighttime I tend to use heavier kind of creams. Sometimes it depends on obviously what my skin is doing. But overall, very, very happy with this range. For those of you that have got sensitized skin, you will definitely like this, something quite mild. This is the 100% aloe vera moisture soothing gel by the brand called Esfolio. This is again something that every single person out there should have in their skincare collection. Aloe vera is the most amazing ingredient, and the higher the percentage the better. This is obviously 100%. Enriched aloe vera gel helps soothe and calm sensitive and irritated skin. This helps with everything. If you've burnt yourself, this helps. If you've got a spot and it's gone red, this helps. If you've shaved your face and your face is red, this helps to calm it down. This is definitely one of the best skincare ingredients that I have in my entire collection, and I have a massive skincare collection. This is something I would always, always recommend to you guys. Because it's a gel, you literally wipe it on and it sinks on literally within seconds. You can layer it upon layer it upon layer it. Nothing bad will happen to your skin if you do that. I cannot recommend this highly enough. Another product that I want to reshare with you guys, I think I shared it with you last month, and I think the reason I keep it in its box is because it's got rainbows on it and I think it's cute. This is a brand new launch again from 2021. This is the Neogene Cica Repair Snail Essence. Now they came out with a face cream which I still haven't bought, but I will. This, I cannot rave about this enough. Now for those of you that are unfamiliar with Snail Mucin, it's snail slime, and it is known for its reparative anti-aging abilities. Now the thing about the Cosrx one is quite stringy and snotty, because that's how Snail Mucin is, whereas this is a little bit but not as much. You can see that it had a bit of string fall out of it, but it still glides into nothing, and again it melts like water into the skin. I love this. So what happened was, this tattoo I've got right here, you guys know that I showed on Black Friday that I bought myself a Philips IPL machine, didn't read the instructions properly, ran it over part of my tattoo over the edge. I burnt myself. I gave myself a 3rd degree burn. I started applying this to it every morning, every night, every morning, every night for a month. A month, you guys, without fail. That tattoo is still in perfect condition. The burn's gone. There's no scabbing, there's no nothing. When they say that this is Cica Repair, this is reparative, that is the best way I have seen that it actually does repair. This is absolutely excellent. Bear in mind, it took a month of using this for me to see the full results. So again, when it comes to skincare, remember, don't expect to see results overnight. You have to continuously use something before you see changes. This sunscreen, which I think I shared in a recent video with you guys, is the Farmstay Dr. V8 Vita Sunscreen. This also contains vitamin C and E derivatives, so it's there to help with your skin's health, and it is SPF 50 PA triple plus. This one does give a little bit of a white cast as you're starting to blend it in, but you need to blend it in and blend it in. It is a little bit difficult to blend in. It's quite matte in texture, but then once it's blended in, it's perfectly fine. It's why I'm actually wearing underneath my makeup today, so I ain't got no white cast, right? And the reason why it's so difficult to blend in is because it's actually kind of a mattifying sunscreen. A lot of sunscreens can have like a greasy kind of feel, but this one definitely is great for those of you that have got oily skin and definitely want to stay away from the more dewy kind of luminous type of sunscreens, as this is completely matte. Another sunscreen I want to share with you guys, and it's still in the box because it's a brand new launch. This is from, again, one of my favorite brands, Beauty of Joseon. I love them. This is their Relief Sun and Probiotics SPF 50 PA Quadruple Plus. You guys, this is great. I cannot tell you how wonderful it is. So let me just put it on my hand. All right, so you see how it's white, yeah? Like there. Where'd it go? Where did it go? It feels like water. It barely needs any blending in. It's not sticky. No scent at all. I love this. So forget about like the other one's got a matte texture. This one's almost got no texture whatsoever. It feels like there's nothing on my skin. And it's got the highest level of protection. And also it contains 30% of rice extract. Rice extract is known for brightening the skin, for anti-aging, for anti-inflammatory, for moisturizing, for calming. It's a great ingredient. I think rice was definitely one of the top ingredients in terms of Korean skincare in 2021. And I'm really glad that I got this. This is absolutely excellent and is on par with being one of my favorite sunscreens that I've tried this year. It's by Nip and Fab. It is from their Purify range, the Salicylic Acid Fix 2%. So salicylic acid is obviously there to reduce the appearance of enlarged pores, the appearance, not the actual pore itself. Clearing out your pores is there to help with spots, acne, problematic skin, oily skin. It's there to help to reduce the levels of sebum in your skin as well. There's also niacinamide in here, which is another ingredient which is obviously there to help the appearance of uneven skin and texture. So this one I use every other night and have done for the month of December, and I'm generally very happy with it. All right, I'm going to share with you two really bougie, unnecessarily luxurious products which I actually bought last year in 2020. And that would be from this range here, which is called Banilico. Now, a lot of you will know of Banilico's Clean It Zero cleansing balm, which is actually what made the brand famous, not realizing Banilico actually sells a whole load of other products as well. I actually bought these last year when they were brand new and they were on sale because they are quite pricey, especially now from what I've seen. This is from the Miss Flower and Mr. Honey range. The Miss Flower and Mr. Honey have come out with a Propolis Rejuvenating Ampule and then a Glow Nourishing Cream. Okay, firstly, these are heavily fragranced with the scent of honey. So if you don't like the scent of honey or your skin is irritable when it comes to fragrance, you definitely don't want to try this. Ooh. Even though it's honey, it's very, very runny. I just realized that rhymed. This contains 82% propolis extract. 82% is a whopping amount. And this actually feels amazing on my skin. My skin drinks it up. Now, propolis itself is an anti-inflammatory, antifungal kind of ingredient, as well as helping the skin to retain moisture. It's supposed to be good at helping with people with acne-prone skin, but you can't rely on this just to help with the acne. It's just to kind of add a little bit of an extra kind of oomph. It's definitely great for post-inflammatory pigmentation, so after you got the spot, as it helps with the redness. But in terms of actually dealing with the spot itself, you may need something like tea tree or salicylic acid as well. But overall, this is an amazingly great bougie product. Carrying on with the bougie range, I'm going to stop calling it that. Miss Flower and Mr. Honey. And the reason I bought it in the box is because the box is so flipping fancy. So is the other one, right? So it comes out like a flower. And look at that. Wow. Is that plastic? I think this is plastic, but that's glass. And it comes with a little spatula inside. And oh my God, you guys, like, oh, I love the smell of this. Look, I don't know if you can see because of my lights. This has got like a light yellowy texture. It's like a balm. That's what it feels on the skin. It's not like a moisturizer at all. It glides over the skin. My skin feels like a velvet when I wake up in the morning after using this and this. But I would definitely say that the reason for that is more this. This I would not recommend using in the daytime because I just think it's a little bit too heavy for the skin, especially because it's got a propolis extract in it again. But this is incredibly, incredibly nourishing, as well as moisturizing. And then apparently it also contains 6 kinds of honey nutrients: honey beeswax royal jelly, honey butter, high honey drop, and propolis. Helps form skin protective barrier to soothe and reduce skin stress for healthy skin condition, which I do have to agree with, because when I wake up in the morning my skin looks divine. Another product that I've been using quite a lot during the daytime, mostly towards the end of November stroke beginning of December, is this cream by the brand called Haru Haru, which has definitely been one of my favorite skincare brands in 2021. This is from their Wonder range. This is their honey green reparative cream. Very, very lightweight, very kind of gel type of texture. Contains fermented green tea as well as honey extracts. It's very, very lightweight. It contains anti-wrinkle functional qualities, whatever that means. Basically it's anti-aging as well. And again, oh my god, have I nearly finished it? I've nearly finished it. Oh my god. See, it just goes to show I do use all this skincare, right? Again, look at that gel type texture, pretty much completely disappeared, which is why it is great to use as part of your daytime skincare routine. Another product of mine which I actually bought towards the beginning of the year, but I only got around to using it now because I own that much, is, I don't know why it's still in this box. Sometimes I keep things in their box still. This is from the brand called Dr. Curicle. This is the vegan kombucha tea gel cream. Guys, I wish I'd really used this sooner. I've been using this in the daytime. This is an amazing, amazing cream. I absolutely love it. It's so lightweight. Again, anything which is like a gel cream, I generally tend to prefer to use them in the daytime. Sometimes I'll use it at night. It depends what it is. It looks kind of like fungusy kind of colour. It's like a greyish white sort of colour. A little bit goes a really, really long way. That tiny little amount that I just put on is enough to cover pretty much the entire one side of my face, because it is a gel cream, so it literally sinks in like water onto the skin, which is exactly what you want in the morning when you're getting ready to go wherever you're going. You don't want anything heavy on your face, especially if you know you're going to apply sunscreen afterwards. So this contains 79% vegan tea complex, made of kombucha tea extract, green tea leaf extract, and other plant-derived ingredients, which detoxifies the skin, provides long-lasting hydration, and balances skin's oil-water levels for supple skin. That's why I absolutely love it. It's very, very hydrating, but it's still very, very lightweight. And the texture of it really does keep your skin hydrated and nourished without it going greasy or oily throughout the day. Another newish kind of product that I bought recently after I saw James Welsh using this in one of his videos, so I had to have it because I just loved the way that he talked about it and how good it is by the brand Perito. This is the Oat In Calming Gel Cream. It contains oat and panthenol. My skin loves oat. Oat is old school, known for calming the skin, soothing the skin. People that have got rosacea, acne prone skin, problematic skin, sensitive skin. It says on here, soothes and calms skin, provides refreshing hydration for sensitive skin. The Avena Sativa Oat Seed Water soothes and hydrates dry and sensitive skin. It's a lightweight, fast absorbing gel type cream that provides long lasting hydration. Absolutely love this. I actually use this at night time. You can use it in the daytime as well, but I'm using the Dr. Curicle one in the day at the moment. Again, I can share with you guys, like, look at that. It's like a very light gel. It's almost completely clear, and it goes into the skin like water. That's it. It's done. It's gone in. I love it. Last product I'm going to share with you guys. All right, it came in a set, yeah? I think I got it from Yes Style or maybe Stylevana. It's by Cosrx. It is called the Lip Sleep Ceramide Kit. So it contains a lip sleeping mask and a toner. The toner, it's not that good. Now, I think when I bought it, I think it was on offer. That's the reason why I bought the set. But otherwise, normally I would just buy the lip balm on its own. The lip balm also comes with one of those little spatulas. This is the Ceramide Lip Butter Sleeping Mask. You guys, this is definitely one of my favorite releases of 2021. It's a brand new release, bear in mind. What happened was I had an allergic reaction to one of my skincare ingredients, but I wasn't quite sure. And you know how when kids are little and they lick their lips a lot and they get that line around their lips like red and sore, and their like lips become red and sore? That happened to me. It was just half of my lip was really, really overly dry. Like, not the kind of skin that can flake off. It was literally a reaction to something. So I took this out and I'd not used it yet. This contains ceramides. It's obviously a ceramide lip butter sleeping mask. And as it says on here, let your lips dream overnight with this creamy, smooth lip mask. Contains shea butter and naturally derived ceramide for supple, deeply moisturized lips. Coconut oil, castor oil, mango seed butter. And for those of you that are not aware of what ceramides actually do, ceramides are there to create a barrier for your skin. They're there to lock moisture into your skin, which helps to prevent dryness and irritation, and it can also help to protect your skin against environmental damage. It can also help towards wrinkles and fine lines as well. So I thought, let me use this, because that is basically what's happened here. I've got damage to my skin, dryness and irritation, but I don't know how to get rid of it. You guys, 3 days. 3 days, that dryness was completely gone. And I know it was this because I tried other lip products that had done nothing. As soon as I tried this, literally 3 days completely gone. It might have even been 2 days actually. I've just continued to use it. This is never leaving my collection. I love it. It's so moisturizing, so hydrating, and it protects my lips, which is more important than anything else. So I'm super, super happy that I got this. So that's it for my final favorites for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2022, and I will see you all then. Bye.